I am getting so many gray hairs and I don't know what to do about it.
So much work related.
Hello and welcome to Formally Informal with Leo and Lane. Let's chat about business tips we wish we knew before launching an LLC, things we're still learning the hard way, and how we try to balance all the adulting things life continues to throw our way. So grab a glass of wine and get comfortable because it's time to get formally informal.
Hi, Leo Gang. Welcome back to another episode of Formally Informal. I am Paige here with Lindsay, Kayla, and a couple new faces, Paige and Brittney.
Hi.
Welcome, guys.
Hi, girls.
Our first guest. Yes.
We're so official. It's like round table style.
So for those that don't know, Brittney and Paige are fellow boss babes living in Southwest Michigan, childhood besties turned thriving business partners, and recently sister-in-laws. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
All the time.
They joined forces in 2020 to launch a new cafe in their hometown of Baroda, Michigan. The local is founded on seasonally fresh ingredients and locally sourced products. They've navigated opening a restaurant in the middle of the pandemic and continue to evolve their business in the post-pandemic world that we're all living in today. I honestly don't know how you guys do it, but I'm excited to learn some more about how you guys are doing it. So we are excited to welcome you both as our first guests to the Formally Informal Roundtable.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes. So as you both know, we usually kick off our episodes by sharing our highs and lows for the week. So we would love if you guys could share yours as well, but I'll let Elle kick us off and then you can kind of see like how we do it. They don't have to be work related, but they totally can be, just whatever's going on in your guys' lives right now. And it's usually pretty relatable to our followers. So Elle, do you want to kick us off?
Sure. So I have like a couple highs. I was struggling to find my low this week, but my highs would be that we had an overwhelming response to the hiring post. I guess then in that respect, my low would be that our decision is so incredibly hard. So we talked to a ton of different people. If you don't know, we're hiring for 4 different positions. And we sat on back to back interviews Friday and Monday and talked to so many talented people all over the US. That was crazy to me. So that was a high and a low because now we have to make a decision and, you know, tell some people that it's not for them and some people that it is. And so just the whole mix of all that process. Another high is that we are flying out today, Harley and I, to go see Chelsea in LA. So I love opportunities when we get to travel and see our clients face to face. So it's just a small second high that I'm sneaking in there.
I have to say, for the whole hiring process, the craziest thing was that girl that found us through the We're Hiring hashtag. She was from LA, and we're like, so how did you hear about us? Oh, I just found it through the hashtag. I mean,
Instagram marketing at its finest.
But that was pretty wild, and that like what we were showing she wanted to be a part of, so that was awesome.
Yeah, someone else even saw they applied from India. Remember that one, Kayla, that came through? God, and they had seen my video in the stories. So just when you think no one's watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are mine.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, so I tried to keep, mine are always work related because that's all I do. So I tried to keep them non-work related this time. My high is I found this park a couple weeks ago, or like a walking trail, and it's seriously the best part of every day. Like if I don't go there every day and walk, I feel like my day is not complete. And it's so like, it's like this trail and it's like 3 miles and it's just the high of every day, honestly.
That's so cute.
Clear my mind.
Fresh air is my high.
Yeah, get out of my room for a minute. And then my low is I am getting so many gray hairs and I don't know what to do about it.
So much work related.
It's so bad, and you could see them because my hair is so dark, and I keep plucking them, but there's too many to pluck. So
Do you have someone that you found in Nashville to do your hair?
No.
In search of. If you're watching this, please call Kayla.
Dye my hair.
Well, we're working on that. That's what these 4 new hires will help reduce Kayla's grays.
I think I'm aging. I'm getting old.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, the moment we all turn 25, it's all downhill from there. Literally all downhill.
Yeah.
You guys, no, it's not. I'm here at 35 telling you.
Hey, for me, it has been. So I'll
Maybe you're just in a little bump, but anyways, 30s are great. Don't let them fool you.
P?
All right, P, what do you got?
So I mentioned on like a earlier podcast or a podcast or we're calling these earlier episode that I'm really bad at adulting things. Like I'm bad at like my high at one time was getting my passport because I was just putting it off. So I have finally made appointments to get. I have a dentist appointment coming up. I have an eye appointment coming up, and I have an oil change later today.
You have turned a new leaf.
Like, I am just taking it on, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So
Wow.
You should be. That's a huge high.
I know. So yeah, that's been good. A low, I've been like going back and forth on what this is going to be, but I went to put on this white t-shirt today, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to wash my white clothes and not have them come out just like absolutely destroyed. So yeah, if anyone has any tips, they just like
I don't know either.
I washed this like new like white bodysuit and it came out, it has like black like splotches all over it. And then like this t-shirt has like weird like markings, and I just like everything is ruined. So I actually bleached everything, and so now I just smell like bleach, but I think it kind of helped. I don't know. It's just been a real struggle. So
drop them in the comments.
Adulting.
I know, I just need to buy all new, I guess.
Okay.
Right, local girls.
Okay. My low is that it's an absolute monsoon out today.
Oh.
It's like storming.
That's so strange. It's not raining here.
Yeah, no, it's down.
I mean, I'm like, what am I, 20 minutes from you guys? 30 minutes?
Yeah. And we always say that like on our off days, like we just want to catch some rays, sit out and enjoy the weather. But this happens every single day we have.
That is how it goes.
Yeah. And then my high, we kind of have 2. So one, I got to sleep in today. Sit here and enjoy my coffee with you ladies. And 2, my name is officially changed after getting married. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, it's been a hard adjustment though.
Yeah, and now you got to start signing it and all the things. Yeah, you're gonna forget. I still use my maiden name from time to time. I'm like, oh, just kidding. It's not that anymore.
JK. Other P?
Well, I feel like I don't really have a low, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have a low. I'm tired. My house is a mess. That's it. But my high would be that we are a little under 2 months out from our wedding. So things are like really picking up and we're planning a ton. And I ordered Michael's ring last night. So that was a big move on his finger, make it official.
Right, checking the boxes.
Is he going with one of those like dark ones, or is he doing like a silver or gold or something?
It looks, I think it's white, gold, silver, but it's kind of like a matte, like etched.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I had it engraved with something cute. So
Oh, I love that.
Very cool.
men's things are so boring, kind of. Like when I was looking, I was like, these
You
are
got to spice them up somehow. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah,
Those were good. Thanks for participating.
Yeah, that was awesome. So we're going to get into a few questions just to get to know you guys a little bit better, get to know your story, and maybe you can share a few tips on, things you guys have learned in the last year. So I know I already briefly described what the local is, but I would love to hear from you guys on like where the name came from, where the idea came from, all that good stuff.
So one night I was over at Paige's house. We were playing cards, drinking wine, lots of wine. The building that we're in had become available. So kind of separately, we had both thought that this would be like a cool idea, like we should do something with it. And then in the midst of all the wine, it was brought up and we're like, hey, what do you think about this? We could do a cafe, like do kind of a restaurant. So we stayed up till probably 1:30, just like jotting down ideas, like what could we do with this? Yeah. And then from there, like over the next couple of days, like we sat on it, started spitting out more ideas, and it just kind of like spiraled into us working with the Women's Business Center, getting an actual business plan for the local. I mean,
getting the guys on board.
Yeah. Getting our men on board. They thought we were crazy. Yeah. Actually, everyone thought we were crazy, and we just kind of laughed it off. We're like, no, this is going to be great. This will be easy. We thought it was going to be fine. But now we know we are crazy. But the local itself, just a small little cafe in the heart of Baroda. We serve breakfast and lunch all day long. When we got going, we wanted kind of like the traditional breakfast items and lunch items paired with kind of some fun things because of where we're at. We have so many local farmers. Yeah. We're in the middle of all these factories, just businesses downtown, but it's also such a tourist destination. So we have people coming from everywhere to go wine tasting, go to the beaches, all of that. So we wanted to kind of meet everyone's wants and needs. Yes.
That's awesome.
I love that. Yeah. And you guys have, we'll probably get into this, Pia, I'm probably digressing, but you have amazing food. And you talked about getting your guys on board. I love every time that we go in, like it's you guys there, it's your men there, it's your family there, it's your parents. So I think that's so special. What you've turned it into is like your little dream, but then you have your family and your friends around. So it's really cool.
We really couldn't have done it without all of them.
Oh my gosh.
They've been such a huge help from not only like our initial idea, but to the renovations, to food tastings, to our shoots and all of that. Just
when we're short staffed, they come in and cook. It's a full family thing.
It's a family affair.
Love to see it.
So we talked about menu a little bit. So there's not like really any places. Your guys' food is incredible, by the way. Where do you guys get like your inspiration for menu, like new smoothies and stuff like that? Like where do you guys get your inspiration?
Honestly, like when we created our menu, we knew we had to have like the classics, biscuits and gravy. The farmers were demanding that on Facebook before we even opened. So we knew there was things like we had to have. And then other items like our pancake and French toast flights that we did, or our grilled cheese flight, we got that inspiration from Pinterest, just searching fun brunch ideas. Smoothies, how did we come up with those? I think we just made what we wanted and experimented and then wrote it all down.
A lot of playing around.
Yeah, your background probably helped with like recipe creation and stuff like that. You guys say,
Yeah, both of us being in nutrition was definitely helpful. But I mean, we still like come up with things sometimes. We're like, oh, this would be a great menu item if we ever have room on our menu because it's very full right now.
And you can't take one thing away because probably someone will complain about it, right?
Yeah.
If you guys are ever needing a taste tester, I volunteer. So just let me know.
Got you.
I love my go-to when I go there is the oatmeal. I don't
peanut butter
oatmeal. Yes, with peanut butter and the bananas. Oh my God, it's so freaking good.
Yeah, I do like that one.
I wish I would lived a little bit closer to you guys, but I probably don't because I'd be in there like a little too often and be like, okay, girl.
Yes.
You're supporting us solely, so. So who manages the business side of things? Like who does the creative? Do you guys both do a little bit of both? Or like, how do you guys balance that stuff?
Yeah, I would say it's like a perfect blend of 50-50. Like we both do a lot of it. There are weeks where one of us might like pull through and do a little bit more. Brittany's like amazing with numbers and finances and the money. So I just let her do that because I can't.
Super creative. So she's like super great with all the words too. So that's she's good with words. But we definitely like help each other out and like just share that responsibility too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a lot. I mean, when Brittany was like offered the wedding and her honeymoon, I was feeling the pain of being a solo business owner. And I was like, I don't know how anybody does it because I'm like, anybody want to help me? I wanted to text you so bad, but I didn't.
she like would not let me
Oh, go ahead.
She was like, stay away, enjoy your time.
Yes.
Which was really hard to do because this is like our baby. So like stepping away, it's like, I can't do it.
I knew you wouldn't. The first day we were open, I told her not to come here, and an hour in, she walked through the door, and I was like, I'm just here for breakfast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just checking in. Yeah, we talk about it all the time, how as an entrepreneur, especially one of a small business, like you have to wear all the hats. And like, you know, you're expected to, I think, just like jump in and know taxes. And in your case, like how to run a restaurant and how to hire and all the things. So we can definitely relate.
Yeah. And also how hard it is to like shut it off for a moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
True.
we're still learning how to do that.
Yeah, we haven't figured that out either. So
I don't think it will ever happen.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing.
Days off are definitely not days off.
no.
Yeah.
No, because this is your day off, right? And you're still there, so.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you did not expect from starting a business?
To cook.
Yeah. There's that.
When we like made our grand plan and did all our renovations and thought about like, oh, we'll totally be able to like still take time off if we need it. Like, I mean, we'll have someone work for us. That is not realistic. And there was a point where when like the staffing crisis of America was happening, we did not have a cook. So Brittany and I cooked for how long? A month, 2 months?
Yeah, it was probably like 2 months.
Never having, I mean, we both cook at home, but never having cooked like in this kind of setting, that was the rudest awakening ever. But we learned so much, and now we're like, I mean, we can do it, and that's confidence that we didn't have before.
And we needed that to happen, so that's just one of the other hats that we can wear. So if one of our cooks now like has to go home, like has something with the family that they need to be at, like they can do that because we're able to step in. And again, like our guys are huge helps in this aspect too. Like we can call them up. They're not always happy to receive that call, but they do it. Yeah, and they're great. Yeah.
For now.
That was for me. I don't know, what was yours?
Mine was gonna be kind of along the same lines. Like we didn't expect to grow as quickly as we have. So in our original business plan, we said we would need one cook and that Paige and I would be able to run front of house. We are now up to 14, 15 staff members. So we have grown like crazy, yeah. But
we really
I had no idea. That's awesome, girls.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's wild. We just laughed. 3 of us? Like, there's no way.
Crazy. I feel like we have those same sort of like, oh my God, we're adding on 4 new people. It's like, how is that even possible?
Yeah, you blink and like the time has flown by and we're already more than 7 months into 2021. You saw this growth that you never anticipated, and I think you're just like hanging on, probably, right? Like,
okay. What is the most rewarding thing since starting your own business?
I would say the response from the community has been like the most fun because obviously Brittany and I believe in it. That's what got us here. But having other people too that come in and say like, we love this place, we come here every week, or just the response from the community has been huge because at the end of the day, that's who's going to help us be successful. So knowing that we have people on board who support us, love us, that's been The most fun part for me.
I would say that is the most rewarding though.
Yeah.
I really lost my train of thought on that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Good answer.
That would be a cool thing, because I think you think of like a small town, you're like, oh, it's just like our family and friends will be here supporting, and but I can't speak for you guys, but I'm sure there's like more people that don't even know who the two of you are, that are just like coming here purely because they love what you're doing, and that's always huge.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Like, we'll go up to tables, and they'll just think like we're
A server.
Yeah.
Which I like. Yeah, I
don't
do
want to
too.
be. I don't want to know.
What I was gonna say off of that is, especially during COVID, when we could only do takeout, and then we did the transition from just doing takeout to dine in, like all the transitions we had to make throughout this strange process. Our locals, like our community, we wouldn't be here without them. So yeah, they really have been like a huge part of making us who we are today.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Sunday we had somebody come in and they said, we came here from Chicago. We heard about you guys. And I was like, Chicago? All the way over here? So that was really cool.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Getting out.
When did you guys exactly open? It was like early 2020 or?
November 20th was our first day.
Yeah. We renovated. So we got in this space in May. It was around Cinco de Mayo because we did something with UK and we were here, but we renovated all summer. It took quite a while. And then with COVID, that really backed up health department inspection. So like we could not get on their schedule to save our lives. And that's what we needed to open. So that took quite a while. But once we got the okay, we were like, okay, we're opening in 2 days. Let's do this. We're ready.
That was wild.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you would want others to know about business ownership or starting a biz, like that you wish you guys knew, or like one piece of advice?
Something that I was really glad we did was ask for help. Like from the Women's Business Center, they were a huge help in not only like helping us with the business plan, but just connecting us with other people like our accountant and all the other people that we needed to just kind of open up the doors.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, one thing that we laugh about now is like being your own boss sounds really glamorous and awesome. And like, that's what drives people to do it. But people don't realize that when something has to get done, if there's nobody else to do it, guess who does it? So we laugh about that a lot because we're like, yeah, we love it. It's so much fun. And then like, there's the challenges of it too. And I think just looking at all aspects would be my advice, because we had tunnel vision at the beginning. We were like, we want to do this. This is what it's going to take. Let's get it done. And we didn't think about how that would impact our personal lives, really. I mean, there are days that we spend 15 hours here. And then I go home and I'm like, my dogs, my honey, where have you been? I missed you.
Yeah. Well, then like both of us like planning our weddings
while
opening up a business, like it's been a lot. So
what is sleep? I don't even know.
Yeah, you guys
exhausted all the time.
But it's so worth it too. I mean, I wouldn't go back and change anything.
No. Yeah. I'm glad we took the leap and just went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a time to do it though. Man, I give you guys so much credit. All the things going on personally in the world. But you guys have something so great. So I'm super happy for you guys. And I'm so thankful that you guys are on here with us today as our first official guest, sharing your journey of opening the local. And I'm sure everyone else will love hearing about it too. We will tag you guys so people can follow you, check you guys out. And then if they're ever in Baroda, they definitely need to come and try a few menus. Yeah. So we like to end every episode with a cheers, since it's still the AM. Well, cheers our coffees, smoothies. And I'm going to cheers to both of you for joining us today. And our first ever roundtable. And I'm excited for more of these and bringing on more guests. But this was so awesome. So cheers. Cheers, girls.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yay. All right. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, girls. Thank you.